Hi everyone, we are Group 5. We designed a dental health promotion campaign called Moving Forward with a Healthy Smile. I'm Jinya.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Hi, I'm Winter.
Hi, I'm Eva. Well, we are going to start with a general overview why dental health and the campaign matter. Dental health plays a key role in the overall health status and our quality of life. Some unhealthy life behaviors will cause dental problems, and if they are not treated in time, there might be some serious consequences, such as pain, discomfort, embarrassment, reduced self-esteem, and impairments of daily life activities. And from Garcia and Hicks' research, dental disease affect most of people in America. Only 10% of American young adults are cavities-free, and more than 95% of adults are experiencing cavities, and 25% of people finally require dentures.
Our main target for this campaign is to persuade people to visit the dentist regularly. According to the research, a less frequent dental visit is a primary cause that older people lose their teeth. If we can persuade people to do this, it's expected to prevent them from losing the teeth in the old age. Then we pick the adults group as our target audience. CDC statistics show that children are vulnerable to tooth decay, but the problem will be treated in time. However, 25% of people aged over 20 do not go to the dentist for treatment, even if they have dental cavities. And right now, most dental cavities occurs in adults. Therefore, we should persuade the adults group to develop a habit of a regular dental visit.
Based on our research, we further break down our target audience into 3 different segments: young adults aged 20 to 30, and middle-aged adults aged 31 to 55, and older adults aged over 50. We can see from the graph shows the majority of people aged 20 to 30 in the United States had dental disease, but were not treated. At the same time, we find that age has a strong positive relationship with oral health. After 40 years old, dental health problems would be more and more serious. So from the perspective of prevention, we choose young adults aged 20 to 30 as our target segmentation.
And we choose YouTube and television as our main media channels. Depending on the data on Statista, more than 17% of our target audience use YouTube. We also use television as one of our channels. According to the research, individuals who receive health information through TV programs are more knowledgeable of health-related issues than those who do not. And compared with printed advertisement, TV campaign makes people feel more fair.
We use the EPPM as the theoretical framework of this campaign. The EPPM suggests that 2 cognitive appraisals are initiated by health risk messages: an appraisal of the threat, which means severity and susceptibility of the risk, and an appraisal of efficacy, which includes response efficacy and self-efficacy. Perceived severity refers to one's belief about the seriousness of the threat, and the perceived susceptibility refers to one's belief about the probability of the risk occurring to him or her. Response efficacy means the extent to which one believes the recommended responses can effectively prevent the threat, and self-efficacy refers to one's belief in his or her ability to perform the recommended responses. 3 potential outcomes of the EPPM are no response, danger control, and fear control. When the threat of the messages is deemed to be irrelevant, people are unlikely to process further information about the threat, resulting in the no response outcome. When the evaluation of threat results in high perceived threat, fear is aroused, and the people will move forward to the second stage, which is the appraisal of efficacy. When both perceived threat and the perceived efficacy are high, danger control processes are initiated. People then tend to perform the recommended behavior to keep them from the potential danger, and messages are more likely to be accepted. However, if the perceived threat is high while perceived efficacy is low, fear control processes are dominating. In this case, people tend to respond to their fear rather than the danger, causing message rejection. To make our risk message function most effectively, danger control should be initiated.
Next, I will show you the storyboard of our campaign ads. Our campaign is called Moving Forward with a Healthy Smile. The first picture depicts a middle-aged man and he's getting up in the morning. You can call him Kevin. And the image of this man is loopy and with a long beard. Close up, we can see he's picking up his denture and putting it in his mouth. The next pic, the man walks to the window and begins to recall his past and said, "What if I went to see the dentist for the first time?"
Then Kevin recalled his first toothache at his 20s. Friends advised him to go to the dentist, but he refused by saying, "No, it's gonna hurt." Here, we first mentioned that visiting dentist might be a little painful.
Then in the next few scenes, we compare Kevin in reality with Kevin in his own imagination. The left half is the real Kevin and the right half is Kevin's imagination. The first scene happened when Kevin was still a school student. His teeth began to change yellow, which prevented him from participating in social activities confidently on campus. He is always alone, away from the crowd. However, in his own imagination, Kevin is a popular one. He will have lots of friends around if he could go to the dentist earlier. Here we use some background materials downloaded from a website which can be used for both commercial and personal use.
The next thing happened when Kevin was looking for a job. In reality, he was rejected by his favorite company, but because at that time, his teeth were already in a terrible condition. He even had lost a tooth already. But in his imagination, if he could go to the dentist early, he will be getting a chance for this job offer. The next thing is about his love life. In reality, Kevin walked alone and the condition of his teeth continued to be worse. Conversely, in the imagination, if he had healthy teeth and confident smile, he will have the courage to confess his love to the girl he likes.
And at the end of our campaign, we put the CDC data here. You can see in the United States, more than 95% of adults experience cavities, and more than 1 in 4 adults have untreated tooth decay. So our health is really a problem nowadays. Here we put the CDC logo and the image of a dentist here. He told us dental visits are covered by your insurance. Does dental care hurt? The honest answer is it shouldn't. And see your dentist at least once a year is easy but helpful. Finally, it's our slogan and the name of campaign. Our campaign's name is Moving Forward with a Health Smile because we want to highlight that good teeth can be helpful in every stage of your life. And the slogan is Visit a Dentist, Discover a Healthier Smile.
Next, I will explain how our campaign message would function with EPPM to influence our target audience. First, I will specify 2 components of perceived threat. As for susceptibility, the video statistic indicate a high ratio of dental cavities, up to 95%, which is expected to make the target audience feel that they are at risk for experiencing the threat. Also, the 3 things we make the comparison are familiar to them, which is expected to let the target group think the topic is relevant to them. As for severity, we present extreme consequences of dental disease, including poor smiling, tooth loss, and the requirement of dentures. We also emphasize that these consequences can harm people's normal social life significantly through the 3 comparisons. The two components work together and therefore contribute to arouse people's fear of dental diseases.
Next, we are going to talk about another message processing in EPPM, perceived efficacy. In our storyboard, the three advice from the dentist show that go to the dentist is affordable and it doesn't hurt and it's easy to go, which is expected to cause the audience perceived high behavioral self-efficacy and that they can get treatment easily and without spending a lot of money. As for the response efficacy, the slogan emphasizes that dental visits can keep good teeth and also a healthy smile, as well as the three dream and reality comparisons suggest that people are able to pursue their ideal lives with a healthier smile. Kevin's case is avoidable.
And next part is our message factors. In our campaign, we mainly use two message factors. The first one is recommendation specificity. We told our target audience directly that going to see the dentist is a good way to solve your oral problem. And according to O'Keefe, specific recommended action enhance the receiver's behavioral self-efficacy. And the second one is reputational two-sided message. In many audience mind, one of the major concerns of dental care is that it can be hurt, just like our Kevin. He refused to see the dentist because he thinks it will be hurt. Our campaign message refutes this concern by quoting a professional dentist, and according to O'Keefe, the message will be more effective when the audience holds an opposing opinion about this topic.
Next is about our source factors. First, we use CDC as our messages source. According to O'Keefe, professional organizations help to improve the message's credibility, and people are more likely to adopt the information announced by the media or organizations they trust in, which is called internalization. According to Bouch and Bouch, people are more likely to be influenced by a message coming from someone with whom they feel a sense of similarity. The leading character in our campaign, Kevin, is able to make the audiences feel similar and related. Next, we're talking about our channel factors. We use YouTube and TV as our channels. As for channel factors, since the transmission rate is controlled by the media rather than audience themselves, YouTube is an externally paced, non-personal channel. According to Bouch and Bouch, broadcast media are more effective for transmitting shorter messages or presenting pictorial information along with words. So we use TV as our second channel, and it belongs to externally paced mass media. Since we have four components from the EPPM and the strong source and message factors, this can be a very effective campaign.
This page is about our citations, and that's our presentation. Thank you for listening.